Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something very exciting that I've been wanting to do for a very long time now, and that is a self-portrait series. I've actually never taken my own portrait before. I've never done a self-portrait before. Actually, that's a lie. I've done it once or twice, but they both been a disaster, in my opinion. So today we are going to try a self-portrait shoot, and hopefully it'll turn out a whole lot better than the ones before did, and we'll just hope for the best. But I've been wanting to do this shoot for a couple of reasons. One being that I really want to get better at my self-portrait game. I think that for me, especially during the pandemic and everything, it's really important to know how to shoot my own pictures because a friend isn't always around to help me shoot, and I don't always have a friend around to model for me. So I think that's just something really important that I should learn, and it's something that I've always wanted to get better at, and hopefully throughout this series my skills will majorly improve. And two being that I just want to explore myself and show some sides of me that people around me don't see very often, and even I don't see very often. So I think it's just going to be a whole lot of fun. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, first things first, gotta move all of this. All of it. That's gonna be so much work. Alright, I have this first outfit today that I'm going to try with this suede jacket, this crop top, and my jeans. And I have a couple other looks with some leggings and a white shirt. And we'll just see how it goes. This is my first time shooting down here with this background and actually doing any sort of stuff with fancy clothes on. Any sort of shoot for myself. So this is going to be interesting. And I cannot get this background to not be wrinkly to save my life. So we're going to hope Photoshop can help in that department. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So for this photo shoot, I did decide to put on some music just to get in the mood, you know? Get in that modeling mind frame. At first I tried just recording with my camera so I could just pose freely. And I did try that, but I did still end up switching to single shots, which did end up working a little bit better because my camera connects to my phone through an app, so I can control my camera with my phone, so it was pretty easy. I did try out a lot of different poses and not all of them worked out, because I'm no model, but in the end I did manage to get a few good ones. And I did change my outfit a couple of times, which isn't pictured here, but you'll see in a minute. I really did have fun with this, even though I look half dead in most of my pictures. This is a side of me that doesn't show very often, but I am glad that she got to shine today. Alright, let's jump right into editing these. At first I started with doing some basic adjustments to the highlights and shadows and stuff like that, and then I moved into playing with the colors a little bit, playing with the colors of the midtones and the shadows and the highlights and things like that. And then I went through and I tried to fix some of the noise that was in the image, and then I went through and did some detail work on my face, like brightening my eyes and getting rid of some of the noise and smoothing my skin. I then went back over and sharpened the points that I felt like should be sharpened just to make it look a little more real and not overly edited. And I did continue to make adjustments as one does while editing. And then I went through and I cropped it how I wanted it cropped for Instagram, and I took it right into Photoshop to clean up the background. Basically, I put it into really high contrast so I could easily see all of the folds of the background of the image. So that way I could easily go over and try to get rid of all the creases and try to smooth out the bigger folds too with the burn and dodge tools, which lighten and darkened areas of an image. And then I put it back into normal color, and I went back over it with the desaturation tool, which kind of made it look a little bit cleaner and not quite as orangey. And then after that, I went over it again, this time with a paintbrush at about 15% opacity with white, and I went over the whole thing, the whole background, to try and make it look a lot more white and less orangey and yellowy, and it worked pretty well, and I was pretty happy with the results. So I took it back into Lightroom and I did some final adjustments with the contrast and the saturation of the blues and the oranges and things like that, and some final detail work. And yeah, that was it. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I edited all my photos just like this one. All right guys, that's it for today. Here are some of the final photos. If you want to see more of these photos, please head over to my Instagram where they will be posted. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. Follow me on Instagram. It's just @Michaela.Catherine. And yeah, leave a comment down below letting me know which photo was your favorite. And yeah, peace, and I'll see you guys next time.